faded, you can see the baller barely through my t-shirt. Self-made, get my own dollars, and I'm hands-on. When it's funky, do my own ride. Smell the sticky when I push through. And I fuck with top shelf, not that backyard doo-doo. You doing bad, nigga, boo-hoo. And don't be asking me for help when I was down, what did you do? Got the spirit of a dope dealer, won't settle for a no. If I want it, I'ma go get it. He the shit, of course your bitch love me. That's me, that's me, that's me, that's me. Let me introduce myself for ones who don't know. Bumpy, I'm from Kansas City, Mo. I make a lot of moves, but I make them on the low. Rapping is the only time I'm putting on the show. I don't do.
Yeah. What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. ScrilltownHimself. himself. And tonight's guest is from KcMo. It's your boy, Bumpy KcMo. What's cracking, man?
What's the deal, man?
Yes, sir. Hey, I was just telling Bumpy, man, I'm bumping that just right with him, man. That's funky. I like that. We got this KC artist here, man, tonight. Welcome to Skrilltown Talk. You know what I'm saying? We got Bumpy in the house, man. So we're gonna get right on into it with Bumpy, man. We're gonna get right into it with him. So Bumpy, let's get into this bio. Bumpy was inspired by environments he grew up in. He found the tenacity to keep fighting in the face of adversity. He was surrounded by poverty and crime in the community and overcame all he faced with iron will. He fell in love with rap and hip hop and soon began writing his own bars. Little did Bumpy know that his fortuitous crossing of paths with hip hop and rap would be the beginning of great music journey. Bumpy cites Tupac, DJ Quick, and E40 as influences in music. He particularly singles out the 90s as the golden era of rap, and he's right. Bumpy is the founder of the independent record label GrindHouse Records, as this represents the hustlers who work incredibly hard to make something out of nothing. Here we have Bumpy KcMo. What's cracking, man?
What's the deal, man? Appreciate you having me on the show, man.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, hey, you know, I don't get a lot of chances to interview KC artists, but you know, everybody know that's where I'm from. That's what I represent. But man, tell the people about KC. Tell the people about how you got started in the KC rap scene.
Man, KC, for one, a lot of people don't know. KC really is like a music hub. Music is really big here and always has been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't really know that. So if you from Kansas City, you just grew up loving music, whatever kind of music it is, from jazz to R&B, rap. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just always was around music. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just always in my house. Always a little bit of everything. And I just fell in love with it. You know. That's what I always wanted to do.
That's what you want to do all day. So, you know, like going into when you started, you said you started about 2 years ago, seriously. And what influenced you to really go at it? Like, you know, as far as taking music by storm, taking this, you know, seriously.
Well, a couple things. The first thing was, it was like, I always rapped. And it was like, why not take it serious? You know what I'm saying? You never know what you can pick of it if you don't take it serious. I didn't want to be waking up one day like, man, what if I did this or what if I did that? So I was like, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it. And the other thing was, it's like, honestly, I got tired of listening to bullshit. a lot of this shit trash. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of it's trash. I just miss the days when music was good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had good music, not just like one or two people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's when it was more lyrical, man. And nowadays they actually try to reject. I've been on the phone with people and they say, yeah, that's cool, but they kind of looking for this type of sound right now, and it should never be like that, man. You know, so yeah. So like as far as working in the town, you know, tell us about your projects that you're working on right now and some of the projects that you've already done so far.
All right, so far I already did. Damn, what I do? 1, 2, 3. I done did 4 projects already in the last 2 years. I'm working on something new right now. It don't have a name yet. I'm still working on it. I'm trying to make this like the biggest thing, not just I did, but just the biggest thing that came out of Kansas City in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man. That's dope. Yeah. So who are some of the producers that you work with? Do you do everything yourself? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I work with a couple different producers, you know what I'm saying? Just different people I done met. But right now I'm working with a couple of producers that's from Cali.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna name drop them.
You ain't gonna drop them all. Yeah.
No,
That's how I am.
Yeah.
You gonna have to call me or pay me to get some names, my brother. Like you ain't about to just get all my plugs. Nah. People get mad at you, man, when they be like, "Oh man, you ain't gonna put yourself." I ain't putting them out there, man.
I'm gonna have your time to get your credit for what you did.
Last thing you gonna do is have all my credit on your project, and not give me none. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So tell us what type of vision you coming with this new project. You know what I'm saying? What should the listeners be, in tune for?
All right, so if you have been following me and if you haven't been following me, you know what I'm saying? My last project I just put out in June, actually just 2 months ago. It's called Too Hard for the Radio. And that was like me starting to stamp what I'm really trying to do in the game. And, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of speaks for itself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? The shit just too hard for the radio. The shit you're not gonna hear on the radio because they scared or they corny or whatever the case may be. I don't know what the case is, but I'm just pushing that line. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you and I both know it's a lot of politics in that, bro, especially in Kansas City, man. So as far as performances, have you done any performances lately anywhere in Kansas City or outside of Kansas City?
Nah, I haven't got outside the city yet. I need to book me, check me out. I'm hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pack your house. We're gonna get out there and slang them tickets, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, in the city, I did a couple shows like all over the place. We don't got that many rap venues here, hip hop venues here, but I did all the hip hop venues.
Yeah.
Shit all over, from when the scene was doing it to
I remember,
to fucking when the Roxy was open. That's closed now.
Is it Roxy closed?
Yeah, the Roxy been closed for a couple months now, like a couple months.
I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
That's Climax Lounge. They got that cracking. I didn't slid through there. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Scario. He got the Climax cracking. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So man. So tell us about growing up in poverty and how that impacted you and your music, man.
Man, again, growing up in poverty, for one, just impacted me like shit. You gotta get out here and get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Life ain't gonna wait for you, give you nothing. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. You gotta go get it. That's the first thing. And then it impacted my music because I just took everything I learned out here in the streets, going through life, put it into music. That's what GrindHouse Records is all about. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go get it. We gonna build. We gonna do more and more. We gonna keep shit in motion. We gonna progress. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go up. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's dope. So how'd you come up with that name? How'd you and then tell us about the building or the rise of your brand, of GrindHouse.
All right. Well, the building of the brand really was my whole life, my whole existence. You know what I'm saying? I just came up with the name just because I was just thinking like, for one, ain't nobody gonna give me a record deal, so I need to start my own shit.
Yep.
That's the first thing. So the second thing is like I need something that represents not just me, but what I'm trying to build. You know what I'm saying? And for me personally, like, you know, it was hustling. So
yeah, all day.
I took the trap and made it the logo, GrindHouse Records. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
All day, man, all day. So okay, we're gonna get down to the nitty on this one, because like normally when I interview people, it's normally from out of the city, out of the state, so they don't have the experience that we have in Kansas City.
Right.
So we're on a more level, like the level that we're on right now is a lot different than most of the people that I interview, because you've seen what I've seen what you've seen, you know. So what's gonna make you a different influence in the music scene in Kansas City? What's going to make you stand out versus the other 500 to 1,000 rappers in Kansas City?
Straight up. The first thing though is the way I approach it. You know what I'm saying? If you from Kansas City, you know, Kansas City, it's a gang banging ass city. Like,
yeah.
It's real hectic here, you know what I'm saying? So the first thing is I don't make music to trip on nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's not I make music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not purposely dissing nobody's hood, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happens in the streets, I just keep that separate.
In the streets.
That's the first thing. And then once you tap into the music, and the music is fire. The line I'm pushing is fire. I feel like ain't nobody writing music the way I'm writing music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's dope, man. That, you know, it hits a lot of points, you know. Nothing against the people that do it, but you have to come with a different approach, especially in our market, man. We got a lot of critics. We got a lot of people that, you know, I would say haters, you know what I'm saying? So you got to come with a different approach, man. You got to come with something different that's going to stand out and make people know who you are over the next man, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. But I had to ask that because, you know, everybody is doing it and everybody thinks that they're the only one doing it. So I like the way you came with, you know, the way you gonna come, you know, because you can't come like anybody else, man. Like the people that we talk to out here, they want you to be unique. They want you to be 100% different than anything else that's out right now. They don't want the next Drake. They don't want the next, you know, Tupac. They want they want the first Bumpy. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I said, like, you know, I'm honored to have this time with you because I don't get to do this a lot with a lot of cats in my area, because a lot of cats in my area, I didn't have people turn down interviews. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got an OG that I mess with, and shout out to Dickie. He know who he is, but we just chop game all the time, you know. And he was doing this back when old school Vail Bacardi and all them was doing it back in the day. If y'all know who that is, you know what I'm saying. But you know, he was like, I told him one time I offered the interview to somebody from our town, and they said they don't do interviews. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow. And it wasn't nobody that I would honestly think would say something like that. It was
I didn't know, and this ain't no disrespect to nobody, but I didn't know nobody was that big here to even be saying no shit like that.
Yeah. That's why I said, like, I was like thrown back. I had to look at my messages again and make sure I was reading right. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you run up against that. And it's not only here, it's everywhere. It's like people, you really got to show and prove to people, you know, that you special. So that's why I appreciate the time me and you got, because like I said, there's some people out here that then got bougie before they got paid. You know what I'm saying? Like they got 4 streams and they thinking that life's good to them, you know?
Hey, bro, that's why I don't really have a lot of features. If I have features, it's mostly some singing features, some R&B hooks, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people do have that. I had that problem dealing with a lot of rappers. Like, I approached a few rappers on some, because I don't got no problem reaching out to motherfuckers. I'm trying to network, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how you do it.
That's what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers be on some Hollywood shit, and I be like, damn, nigga, you ain't no fucking sales like that, nigga. Like, you ain't doing a lot of that. But
He said, "You still do it? You still doing talent shows? You asking me for
you know what I'm
$500?"
saying? You want all that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you ain't. It'd be crazy like that. Like, damn, I don't mind paying the motherfucker for nothing. But you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be worth what you asking a nigga for.
Everything come out your pocket is an investment. If you just throwing away dollars, we can't talk at all. Like you is not the dude I want to mess with. If you just one of them that's just throwing away money. So anytime you pay money to anything, it's an investment. And you're right, bro. Like I didn't had to check motherfuckers. Like for real. Like, hey man, you charging, bro? And I ain't trying to toot my horn, but I got an artist on my, that I manage that got more streams than you got, bro, or got more views than you. Like, nah, man, I ain't doing, and like I said, we wrapping it up, we chopping it up. So, it was a little cat that I, used to mentor. I mentored this dude, and he told me one time, hey, man, I'm kind of charging people now, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, really? Okay. That boy ain't had a project out since. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I gave you the game, and now you gonna try to wax me.
Yeah. So that's what I said, man. And it happens everywhere, but it's sad because people don't understand the more you build and network, the better you are off. Like if I know you and I can hook you up, and we was talking before we got on air, like plugging, venues and stuff like that. That's what it's all about, man. Because at the end of the day, can't none of us take this shit with us when we gone. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people ain't understanding in life is that, the greedier you are, the less, friends you got around you and people that really give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to help people. And that's why I said, like Bumpy, man, he reached out to me and I made sure I was like, I'm going to make this shit happen. Like at the end of the day. So now we can network, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully people on here that's on listening and watching is like, man, Bumpy's what's up. I'm gonna mess with him, and and that's how I do. Like we gonna promote each other, man. We support each other. That's what I'm all about, bro. So what would you want to tell the listeners about, your journey, man, and what you've been up against as far as this music and and also what's in the future? What does the future hold for Bumpy?
All right, as far as shit, my journey and what I've been up against with the music shit, like I said, it's just I came in the game with my own everything, you know what I'm saying? I got my own money, I pay for all my own everything. Nobody brought me like that. You know what I'm saying? How I was living before music, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was good. So when you don't really need nobody, you just want to work with somebody or just want to do business with somebody. Like sometimes people look at you funny, you know what I'm saying? Because like you don't need nothing from them. They can't say you a favor, you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
It'd be a lot of shady shit going on with the music, but that don't stop a real hustler, you know what I'm saying? You just keep pushing. But what you guys look forward to coming from me is just more dope music. I'm about to bring out some artists. I'm not about to name drop that either. You know what I'm saying? You just stay tuned to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a major project I'm working on that's gonna change the game in the town. That's the goal anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Got the merch going. Get you some GrindHouse tees. Holler at me.
Yeah.
Got all the colors.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. So, okay. So, before we wrap this up, tell the listeners where they can reach you on social media at, where like your social media handles.
You can find me everywhere on social media at Bumpy_GrindHouse or Bumpy_KcMo. That's gonna be my name on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like all my socials, you know what I'm saying? If my music is just Bumpy, go search Bumpy. You know what I'm saying? You find my social medias, you'll find my music. You'll find me. Just type in GrindHouse, man. Bumpy GrindHouse. That GrindHouse is what it is, man.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, like I said, I want to thank you for coming on and bearing with us. We had some technical difficulties in the beginning. It happens.
All
But
right.
check this guy out. Like for real. He got some meaningful music. You know what I'm saying? He got something to say out here, KC, out here the world. I don't, necessarily just promote Kansas City. I promote the world. And this is a guy that also does that. You know what I'm saying? So listen to him, listen how diverse his music is. And at the end of the day, man, just support your locals, support your black owned, support everybody. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
like I tell people all the time, they ask me about whatever, and I say, hey, they ain't stopped making money in none of these cities and none of these countries. They still make money out here. And that's what we all out here to get. And don't let nobody else tell you no bullshit and say that they ain't out here trying to get it. Because they is.
Everybody's trying to get paid. Don't think
everybody trying to get that moolah, bro. Like,
niggas ain't trying to get paid because that's all anybody's trying to do.
Yeah. So, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Hell no. I also want to say, hold on, let me throw this in there. I also want to say, and if you are from KC, if you from the town, you better go fuck with ScrilltownMo. What's wrong with you?
All day, man. I appreciate that, bro. Yep, I appreciate that, man. I want our town. I want our town. I want our region to be big. I want our region to be the next Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I want what everybody else wants for themselves, but more. And like I said, because at the end of the day, when we leave this motherfucker, we can't take none of it with us.
You gotta build something so shit can keep rolling. You don't want shit to just die off. You know what I'm saying? You want shit to keep on rolling. You gotta build.
Yes.
You gotta build it.
Yes. And people talk about generational wealth. This is where it starts. And don't get it twisted when people say generational wealth is all about family. You can make something in your community or with your label or your brand, and it can branch out to the whole entire world, and your brand will always be around. It ain't got nothing to do with who your family, mama, daddy, blah, blah, blah is and all that. You can still have generational wealth and your stuff can still grow and people still buying Nike and all these other companies and stuff like that. And some of these CEOs is gone. Like, your boy, they used to be over Apple. He gone. You know what I'm saying?
And Apple's still making hella money. You know
still making money. So that's generational wealth. That's your example of generational wealth because his kids ain't never got to worry about nothing. And now if we think like that as a race, as a community, as a us, we'll be fine. But stop hating, stop being greedy. So on that note, man, I thank everybody for tuning in. I thank Bumpy for showing love on the show. And until next time, we out. Welcome to Skrilltown 100.